OpenAI's for-profit plan includes a public benefit corporation, which would strip the company's nonprofit of its oversight role. Hackers injected malicious code into several Chrome extensions in a recent attack. And Apple just dropped the first 8 minutes of Severance Season 2. It's Monday, December 30th, and this is Engadget News. Following months of speculation, OpenAI has finally shared how it plans to become a for-profit company. In a blog post penned by its board of directors, OpenAI said Thursday it plans to transform its for-profit arm into a public benefit corporation sometime in 2025. PBCs, or B Corps, are for-profit organizations that attempt to balance the interests of their stakeholders while making a positive impact on society. As part of the transformation, OpenAI's nonprofit division would retain a stake in the for-profit unit in the form of shares at a fair valuation determined by independent financial advisors, but would lose direct oversight of the company. OpenAI claims their plan would result in one of the best resourced nonprofits in history. Following the reorganization, the for-profit division would be responsible for overseeing OpenAI's operations and business, while the nonprofit arm would operate separately with its own leadership team and a focus on charitable efforts in healthcare, education, and science. OpenAI did not state whether CEO Sam Altman would receive an equity stake as part of the restructuring. Last year, OpenAI's board of directors briefly fired Altman before bringing him back, in the process sparking the institutional crisis that led to last week's announcement. According to some estimates, OpenAI's for-profit arm could be worth as much as $150 billion. In 2019, OpenAI estimated it would need to raise at least $10 billion to build artificial general intelligence. In October, the company secured $6 billion in new funding. Despite the announcement, OpenAI is likely to face multiple roadblocks in implementing its plan. In addition to its ongoing legal feud with Elon Musk, Meta recently sent a letter to California's Attorney General, urging him to stop OpenAI from converting to a for-profit company, saying the move would be wrong and could lead to a proliferation of similar startup ventures that are notionally charitable until they are potentially profitable. Hackers were reportedly able to modify several Chrome extensions with malicious code this month after gaining access to admin accounts through a phishing campaign. The cybersecurity company Cyberhaven shared in a blog post over the weekend that its Chrome extension was compromised on December 24th in an attack that appeared to be targeting logins to specific social media advertising and AI platforms. A few other extensions were hit as well, going back to mid-December. According to Nudge Security's Jamie Blasco, that includes Parrot Talks, UVoice, and VPN City. Cyberhaven notified its customers on December 26th in an email seen by TechCrunch, which advised them to revoke and rotate their passwords and other credentials. The company's initial investigation of the incident found that the malicious extension targeted Facebook ads users with the goal of stealing data such as access tokens, user IDs, and other account information, along with cookies. The code also added a mouse click listener. Cyberhaven said it first detected the breach on Christmas Day and was able to remove the malicious version of the extension within an hour. It's since pushed out a clean version. The second season of the smash hit sci-fi drama Severance finally premieres on January 17th. However, Apple just threw us all a bone by dropping the first 8 minutes of the season. It's been nearly 3 years since Season 1 completed its run, so this is a nice little holiday gift. You can find the exclusive preview on the Apple TV Plus app under the bonus content section of the Severance page. There will be no spoilers here, but the snippet does get into the fallout of the events of Season 1 and may even touch on that surprising cliffhanger. For the uninitiated, Severance is a sci-fi take on work-life balance in which certain employees at a shadowy corporation sever their work selves from their regular selves. This results in a harrowing and occasionally hilarious treatise about human identity and the lengths our corporate overlords will go to make a buck. It is very good. And best of all, newbies will not have to wait 3 full years to watch Season 2. Apple TV Plus also just posted a bunch of images to social media that heavily imply it's planning on a free weekend of sorts for non-subscribers, scheduled for January 4th and 5th. The images are all tagged with slogans like "See for yourself" and "Save the date." If true, that would be a mighty fine way to check out Apple's impressive slate of sci-fi originals without ponying up for a subscription. The streamer has become the de facto home of sci-fi in recent years, airing standout programs like Severance, Silo, Foundation, and For All Mankind, among many others. Thanks for listening. There's more to these stories and additional articles at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism from Igor Bonifasic, Cheyenne MacDonald, and Lawrence Bach, and was voiced and produced from the sound studios of Spoken Layer. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more tech news from Engadget.